Call or click and see how easy it is to schedule your windshield replacement today.
Good evening and welcome into the Tuesday, May 26th edition of the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Hope your Memorial Day weekend was great. Topping our news today, a Hickory road was damaged due to a weather event. Arianna Mack went to the scene and she has this report.
Thanks, Rob. Although we couldn't stay by the scene long, according to the North Carolina Department of Transportation, a road in northwest Hickory is closed following damage caused by severe weather. Officials say 39th Avenue Drive Northwest between NC 127 and Lake Hickory was shut down early Monday morning after a pipe washout caused significant damage to the roadway. The closure is expected to remain in place until the damaged pipe can be replaced. Drivers are being detoured from 39th Avenue Drive Northwest to NC 127, then to 29th Avenue Drive Northwest before reconnecting with 39th Avenue Drive Northwest. NCDOT estimates the road will reopen by Monday, August 31st at 5:30 p.m. Reporting for WHKY, I'm Arianna Mack.
Thanks, Arianna. Emergency personnel responded to a crash Monday in Burke County that resulted in one vehicle striking a building. The accident happened at Abernethy Memorial United Methodist Church on Malcolm Boulevard in Connolly Springs. Officials with Lovelady Fire and Rescue said no major injuries were reported in the crash. Additional details about the cause of the accident have not been released. Two police officers were injured after being struck by a vehicle during a traffic checkpoint in Conover early Sunday morning. According to information from Conover Police and the North Carolina State Highway Patrol, the incident happened shortly before 12:30 a.m. along County Home Road in Conover while officers were checking drivers' licenses at a checkpoint. Authorities said the driver of a Ford Fusion allegedly failed to stop and struck two officers before the vehicle came to a stop in the roadway. A fellow officer immediately called for assistance, and emergency responders from multiple agencies arrived at the scene shortly afterward. Both officers were transported to a nearby hospital with non-life-threatening injuries and were later treated and released. The investigation is continuing. Charges are pending against the juvenile driver. Emergency crews with George Hildebran Fire and Rescue responded to a two-vehicle crash on Friday. The collision happened on George Hildebran School Road in Burke County. Responders reported minor injuries in the crash. Both vehicles, a pickup truck and a passenger car, sustained damage, with the passenger car suffering extensive damage, as you can see. No additional information about the cause of the crash or number of people involved was released. The North Carolina State Board of Elections and the North Carolina Office of the State Auditor are requesting vendor proposals for a new statewide campaign finance reporting system designed to be secure, cloud-based, and easier to use for campaign treasurers, election officials, and the public. Officials say the current system is outdated and only works on Microsoft Windows, creating compatibility issues for Mac and Apple users. The existing platform also lacks modern features, making campaign finance reporting and public data access more difficult. State leaders also hope to reduce reliance on paper filings as part of the upgrade. As you heard on our sister station WHKY Radio, Daniel Suarez won his third career NASCAR Cup Series race, taking the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Suarez was leading the race when the rain that was predicted all night finally arrived. When it started coming down hard on lap 373 of 400, NASCAR brought the cars to pit road and then called the race one lap later, declaring Suarez the winner. Wearing Kyle Busch's number 8 hat, Suarez was emotional on pit road as he honored the driver who became both a close friend and a mentor. Suarez drove for Kyle Busch Motorsports in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series in the early stages of his career. Busch, who passed away last week at 41, was honored prior to the race. You can follow racing action all season long on WHKY Radio. In today's crime report, an Alexander County resident faces charges in connection to a reported armed robbery in Wilkes County. In local sports, Jason Savage wraps up the Caldwell Community College softball team's national championship runner-up appearance. In Community Focus, we'll have details on a data breach connected to an online education forum. We are on over-the-air TV every weekday at 5:30 and 10 p.m. on channel 14.2, and now live at 5:30 on the WHKY YouTube channel and 10 o'clock on our Facebook page. We're also in multiple cable systems, including Compass in Morganton. I'm Rob Eastwood, and you are watching the WHKY News.